Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod. I'm Paradoxos, and we are back with Sir Duncan the Tall. Last time I left off, it was kind of uneventful. Actually might merge these two together, and if that's the case, you probably won't hear this. So, yeah, we pretty much just waiting around. Like, we don't really have much that we can do. We did take over Dosk, or Dosk, however you say it, not the last time, but the time before. And we really can't give it to anybody. I wanted to give it to Aegon, but the thing is that, you know, if we give it to Aegon, we're not a High Lord, so it would just go under Rowan instead of us. So we really need to try to get the High Lordship for this. It sucks that Rowan made it for himself when he doesn't even hold land here. I understand, like, these lords are under him, but I'm surprised that a lot of the lords aren't making a fuss about this, because a lot of times, as you will see, if you're a High Lord and you have more than one High Lordship, the other ones will try to get the Lord Paramount to make you give one of them up. More than likely, the secondary one you have, which would be the one that's ours. So hopefully, if we get the majority, which there's 4 counties in our High Lordship, if we get one more, we would have the majority, and maybe then we'll be able to push some kind of claim or a plot. Even though he's not really a plotter, if it's the only option we have, I mean, we have no other choice to try to get it. I would hope there would be a way that we could start a faction to try to get the High Lordship, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Maybe I can just ask the Lord Paramount. I don't know. We are friends with him. We don't want to do anything shady about it. Like, we're not built like that. We're a very honorable person. We are authoritative, but I mean, other than that, necessarily not a bad trait. So we'll see how it goes. I was looking at people, and I seen that I actually could get Lionel the Laughing Storm Baratheon to come to court. Now, his father is the Lord of what the hell is it called? Storm's End. He doesn't have Shipbreaker Bay anymore, so he's also still locked up, and he's become lunatic. So I don't know how long he's gonna last, but at least we can utilize Lionel for the time that we can. We can make him Master at Arms, and his formidable fighting plus 30 martial plus the 155 personal combat skill he has will help us maybe train our daughter while he's there, and we can get at least a little bit out of him until he goes to take over Storm's End. I mean, you never know. Ares can do something else to him. Maybe, I don't know if he could take Storm's End. I think you have to wait till the truce is over to do it again. So he would have to wait another 6 years to be able to take this from him. He might let him go. He hasn't really been killing any captives that he's imprisoned during wars. So more than likely he might live. He might die behind bars, but it isn't going to be by the hand of Ares. I just kicked something. Hold on a second. I don't know what I kicked. I kicked something. Alright. I kicked the wire, and I hope it wasn't anything bad that got disconnected. I don't think it is. Well, oh well. It's not this, so that's all that matters. Alright, let's go ahead and just unpause, I guess. There's nothing else we can do. Oh, yeah, our wife is pregnant, so hopefully we get a son. That would be ideal. I mean, our daughter is a giant. Oh, yeah, and hope to God that his grandfather lives another like 10 years, because if that's the case, the marriage will go through and he will take over the Reach, and when they have kids, it'll eventually be a Tall that is over the Reach, and more than likely going to be somebody we control, especially if we have a son. You never know, we can just have all daughters, so we'll see what happens from there. Let's go ahead and put. I feel bad because Sir Clarence the Short has been pretty good Master at Arms for us, but he did use his Master at Arms title to use the men for his own, for him to make money or whatever the hell that event is, because we can actually imprison him. So instead of putting him in jail, his penalty is going to be he loses his position as Master at Arms. We aren't going to throw him in jail. We'll still let him be bodyguard. He will probably be a commander, but we'll see what happens. We'll put Lionel there, and let's see how good it is. 37.55%. That's pretty good. So hopefully he ends up training our daughter up really nice. We do need commanders. So I thought about making, what's his name? Aegon a commander. He's actually a little better than Clarence. He has flanker, so that's good. Well, I'll put Aegon for now. I don't know how good is why is there no way? Hold on, what's that? Why is there no people on there? We have to make them resign. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. So we have Sir Randall is 21 with brilliant. Yeah, he's definitely gonna stay. He's got a lot of modifiers. I mean, right now it doesn't really matter because we're not gonna be doing any warring. We're definitely gonna put him as a bodyguard though, because he's a beast. I guess we can give out these titles to these what you call it, city people that are under us. Master of Nunny. Alright, that's good, right? Yeah, we have Rainey's as our region. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause and just let time go and see what goes on. Sir, news from Winterfell. Great trial at court. Lord Royce Wolf was imprisoned by Lord Paramount Baron Stark, stood accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm. Master Roger Glover presided over the trial, during which the prisoner was ultimately found guilty. As a consequence, Lord Royce was beheaded on the order of Lord Paramount Baron of the North. So, Baron the Peculiar has beheaded him. Did he get stressed? I know, I hate that, man. I hate when you go into, execute somebody and you go the old way by, chopping off their head, and you get a chance of becoming stressed. Now, unless, it really bothers you, or you have, a trait that would, make that, you chopping off somebody's head, really sick or something, then yeah. But, if you've been used to, you're in this medieval society, even though it's a fake fantasy world, whatever. It's medieval society, and it was, nothing for them to execute people. You just hang, draw, and quarter people. That's gruesome. So chopping off the head is probably the least of, what would make you feel ill or stress you out. But that's for another day, I guess. Since I came to Golden Grove and never had a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops. Yeah, we are Master at Arms. There is a peasant war going on, and he has 13,000 men. It's up north. Crusader King's been really wonky the past couple of days for me. I don't know why. It has its days. Lord Paramount Stephen trying to revoke the lordship of Stonehenge from Sir Harris the Just. Ooh. What did he do that for? Oh, no. Alright, hold on a second. So, who did he give it to? He's just keeping it? I'm pretty sure he's going to give it to somebody. Lord Paramount Baron the Peculiar has inherited a castle of King's Course from Mistress Alice of King's Course, so there's no more castles, I guess? No, they are extinct. Wow. She had no kids. What'd she die from? Oh, he beheaded her. Wow, he just made the house go extinct. Alright, here we go now. Damn it, man. We didn't have him long at all. As soon as I said, oh yeah, he's not going to kill him, he kills him. Jesus Christ. Alright, sir, news from Red Keep. Trial by combat. Lord Davos Baratheon demanded trial by combat from his captor, King Aegon Targaryen, selecting Lord Lionel Baratheon as his champion. What? Hold on. Lionel was defeated and forced to yield by his opponent, Lord Commander Alan Condor. Yeah, he's pretty good too. He's not as good as Lionel, but I mean, he's got a lot more martial. Wow. Does he have Kingsguard armor? Yeah, so at least it didn't kill him. It could have been a lot worse. Well, I guess we're going back to Clarence. That didn't last long at all. Can I even put him back right away? Yeah. You know what we could do? Well, he's a formidable fighter, so he's going to give us more on the trained children side. Or I would put Aegon. I really want my daughter to be trained up pretty good. Even his is, pretty good. 27%. Anything over 20 is pretty good. So, news from Winterfell. Great trial at court. Mistress Alice Castle was imprisoned by Lord Paramount Baron Stark and stood accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm. Master Roderick Glover presided over the trial, during which the prisoner was ultimately found guilty. As a consequence, Mistress Alice was beheaded on the order of Lord Paramount Baron of the North. So I want to see who he gave Stonehenge to. He didn't do it yet. I guess he's just going to keep it. How many clavets do they have to it? Just Harris? Is there no other... There has to be... Alright, so there's a bracket there. There's only 4 brackens. There's not really that many left. So we might see them go extinct. He has 2 boys. So it's him and his 2 boys and old Papa Harris over here. There's a couple houses I looked at that don't really have that many people left. Lord Paramount Stephen the Trident created the High Lordship of Southstone, which is Stonehenge's High Lordship. It'd be cool if he gave it to Sir His Grace King Aerys has taken his last breath. May he repose in peace. Now his heir, Lord Paramount Aegon Targaryen, will now take the throne and rule the 7 Kingdoms henceforth. So, let me see. Aerys wasn't all that great, but Aelor looks a little bit better. He is shrewd, ambitious, a little gluttonous. He's ruthless, so I guess maybe we'll see what happens here. So Maekar is actually his heir. So it looks like it might kind of go with the original story. Now, if Maekar becomes king, Aelor doesn't have any kids. She's pregnant, okay, so he'll eventually have an heir unless something happens. So if Maekar was to take over, it would go from him to Aerion, who doesn't have any kids. Aemon's in the Citadel, and they'll have Aegon. It'd be pretty funny if it ends up happening that way. It goes with the so-called real history. Alright. King Hate, here we go. What the fuck? Hold on, what? How did he get Dragonstone? Hold on a second, I'm confused. Aelor, what does he have? Is that a titular title? Yeah, okay. So he's just going for Dragonstone? What a waste. He's got a lot of men for having Blackfire Rebellion. Usually they don't get shit. They might get like a little less than 10,000. I want to see what happens here. We can't really do anything because we're such a lower tier lord. We can't even like say we want to join somebody's side. Claim the Iron Islands for Aegon? How does Aegon get claim on the Iron Islands? What the hell's going on? Hold on a second. He's got a random claim on the Iron Islands. Why? Why is this even possible? Why does Aegon have a claim on the Iron Islands? I don't know why. Maybe if they go independent, we can grab it for Aegon. Leo Tyrell has had an enormous flagship added to his treasure. So now, are we... Let me see. Are we under the crown still? Or are we under the... What the hell is it? Yeah, see, now, right now we're under the Reach. And the Reach also has low authority. I thought they had medium. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. We can actually take stuff then. Let me see. How's my Master Laws looking? Because, I'm going to reset it. Like I said before, a lot of times that will, get it for you a little quicker. So maybe we can, get that. It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of this delicate time in her life. As Rhaenys' husband, it is my duty to provide her with the support she needs. We'll definitely do that. It's not a big deal. There's, oh yeah, I have a ward. So I can make him a squire now. We'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, we have Rowan's heir. So he really believes in us. So we're gonna take care of this kid. Hopefully he'll turn out pretty good. We can't force train him, which sucks. Because we probably could get him, probably get a really high percentage of him becoming a better swordsman. Alright, how many men this guy got? 2,000, yeah, not much gonna come of that. Look, I told you. There's so many times I've done that where I've had a guy trying to get a claim and it takes forever. And then I'll just, okay, let me just reset it. And it's usually not that quick, but it usually happens, pretty quick. But not that quick. That's literally like not even a week later. So we're definitely going to take this. This would be a prime time to do this. And like I've always thought about what am I gonna say with Duncan by him taking these lands? Like, is it something like Osgrey told him to get back? The old high lordship that the Osgreys used to hold in honor of Eustace, because Eustace always thought it was a slight against his family, which kind of was, to take the House Osgrey from the North March title. So I think we're doing this for Eustace, because I couldn't think of something to do for Duncan, like just going around taking land. We're not going to take Colmo, because Duncan will have a good relationship with Rowan Weber, at least while she holds it, so we're not going to go that far. But we will take Darren Downs. Let me make sure. Alright, we're under the reach. Hold on. We're under the reach, which is low realm authority. They can't, make me do anything. Like Rowan, there's nothing he can do. I don't think he'll tell me stop anyways. They can ask you to stop, but they can't really do anything about it. This guy's nothing special. Actually, Rowan doesn't really care for him. So we should be okay with this. Thing is, we're going to be over 2 holdings, which is really going to suck. Because we're going to we're not going to make any money while this is going on, because we're getting penalized for it. But we got to do what we got to do. Hopefully this will lead to us getting high lordship, but we'll see what happens. Alright, let's go ahead and our men have been pretty stacked up though, sitting here not doing anything. I have to say that. We're almost at capacity here, so we're like 200 troops off. We don't even need all these men, but why not? He's got 500 men. We'll go ahead and go in there and siege us down, and then that'll be that. Does he have extra holdings? Yeah, he's got 2. Alright. Let's get... We are over in Golden Grove right now, so there's nothing we can really do, which sucks because we have 3 command slots, but we can't do anything with them. Why are these so all over the place? He has... Let me see something. I put that like that. Take this one over here. Put that over there. Still the same. Trying to figure out a way to make this more balanced. That's still 800 over there. This one and this. Alright, so if I took this over here, but that one seems to have more than this one. So if I put them all over there, it's just the same thing. So we'll just keep it the way it is, I guess. It's very unbalanced. Auto balance, it's not going to be able to do anything. So we got Randall here on that side, and then we'll have Aegon on the heavier side, I guess. And then we'll go in there. We can't do anything ourselves because we're doing duty for Master in Arms. There's no reason to do anything. We didn't even lose a man, I don't think. What's this? Blessing upon you and your house. I propose that Jane become the guardian of and mentor of Hella Tall. I assure you that you'll learn much, raise a woman of Andal descent. Jane really sucks. Bad. But she's 69, so she'll probably die soon. She's only 6. So we'll let it go for now. And then she dies, we'll just take her back. Or when she, gets a little older. I don't want her being... She might be my heir. We have to see what our wife's going to pop out here. Oh, Lord. See, this is what happens. Alright, see, this is the backed one. So this is the actual one for the throne. This is Kayla, who is actually Bittersteel's wife. They do have 2 kids. They have Adrian Bittersteel and Maegor Bittersteel, who's ugly. So yeah, that's the regular Blackfire ones because it has the what's your name behind it, Golden Company. So they're gonna have 2 going on at once, which the thing is that the other people that are behind the throne, which is nobody. Well, actually, it really is because they're not broken off from the throne. Actually, they are. You're telling me nobody's helping him with them? If nobody helps him, he's done. I don't know if they'll help him with this one, maybe. Because the other one's just for Dragonstone. It's not really big, but... They're both at 0 still. Why is that? What is Aegon doing? He is probably sieging down... No, he's in Karth. He hasn't even got here yet. What the hell is he doing? None of his men are here yet. It's like there's somebody at Massey's Hook. Let's go out of here. Let's see. Is there anybody actually down here? We're not able to see, which sucks. I don't know. I guess they haven't got here yet. Alright, House Blackfyre was founded by Daemon Blackfyre after he was legitimized by his dying father and granted the sword Blackfyre. In 196 AC, Daemon and his allies revolted against Daeron II Targaryen using the old rumor that Daeron was a bastard and that the gift of the ancestral weapon Blackfyre proved that Aegon wanted Daemon to succeed him. Ultimately, the Blackfyre Rebellion failed in the Battle of Redgrass Field, with Daemon slain by Brynden Bloodraven. Daemon's remaining kid fled to the Free Cities with his principal supporter, Aegor Bittersteel. There, Aegor created his own sellsword company, the Golden Company. The Golden Company, led by Aegor Bittersteel, have now landed in Westeros, flying the banner of House Blackfyre. They seek to claim the Iron Throne for House Blackfyre. Long live the true dragons. Alright. So there's some Iron Islands people. So we do have a son. He's nothing special, but doesn't mean he can't be later. Why does he have him? It's from our bloodline. William Tall. We're gonna change his name. I'm trying to think if we should do duty or struggle. I would think you'd struggle because, like, Duncan had her hard, and you know how kind of people that are raised that way kind of make their kids, try to follow the same path. So I think we'll go with struggle. Try to make him a good fighter. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. We are going to name him after the man who let us have land and gave us a purpose. Eustace. Oops. Eustace. Let me make sure I spelled it right. Alright. We're good to go. So it's going to be Eustace Tall. Sir Duncan has fulfilled his ambition to have a son. So now, what can we do? I guess win the war. Because they'll give us extra martial. Yeah, let's do that. That's a gimme. Alright. Go ahead and win this war. Hopefully, we'll be able to do something after this. Stephen Telly has had Badge of the Hand of King removed from his treasury. Alright, murder 100. Clapham and Irons leave the rest. Does he have money? No. Our war score is good enough. So we don't need to take anybody prisoner. We'll just leave them be. And we will end this war. Because that's what Duncan would do. Alright. Eric Stackhouse. So he went over to Chelsted. So now we have 3 out of 4 in our area here. We won the war, so now we got extra martial, which is always good. I think we're at 30 now. Yeah. If we get this up, man, we're gonna be like 34, 36 maybe. Alright, so we can try to become regent. Paragon of Virtue, I don't think we'll ever get to 2,000. I don't know, we might at some point, but it ain't gonna be anytime soon. I think Fall in Love would be the best because I don't want her, like, going off somebody else and having, like, bastards. So maybe we can fall in love with her, and that way we don't have to worry about her getting any lovers. She's not lustful or anything, but a lot of times the women intriguers will just get lovers for some reason. Alright, so I'm hoping she really dies soon, because I don't want her getting any shit traits. I'm trying to think of, because I don't know. I mean, like, the way it looks now, she'd probably be better heir, but I think we'll just go with the son. We won't change the order of things. So, now we have these two wars to deal with. Well, we don't have to deal with them. Alright, let me check out the factions. So, let me lead this faction and see if there's a way. No, there's not, of course. Plot-wise, is there a way for us to get this High Lordship? Like, we should have it. Like, we have the amount that we need. Yeah, there's nothing really we can do, which really sucks. Unless we have, he dies, and something, maybe the High Lordship would go away, I don't know, because he has both of us in under it, but he shouldn't be able to make that. Like, I don't understand how. I think I turned off the rule. I'm not sure if you can make a High Lordship without having land in it. Which he doesn't. He just has us under him. Like, we're going to end up being more powerful than him. Like, we're half of his men. Because we're the top dog here. And at full strength, we can have 3,626. He has 6,649. So we're half of his men. Like, if we went to war against him, it would be pretty even. So I don't know. He's not as strong as he looks, you know. But we are friends with him, so I don't see Duncan wanting to do that to him. Now his heir is our ward, which is also going to be a problem because it's like, you know, he's under us. Duncan's taking care of him. We really need to pay attention to our daughter's ward because this old biddy's gonna die, hopefully. I hope so. We need to keep a track on what's. Oh, yeah. He doesn't have anything to take now. Now, what to do next is the problem. Because, like I said, we don't have. I wonder, can I usurp title of the same or higher rank as our liege? Which is so stupid because we have more land in the High Lordship. Hopefully, maybe something will happen and it'll have a falling out. I don't think so because Leo Longthorn likes him for the most part. And he really loves Leo. So, hold on. What happened to the other? They didn't join that one. That's right. So, they joined behind the one that Aegon's in. But not Calla. So, she might get lucky and backdoor them and get it. I think he's the only Lord Paramount that, actually did. No, the North. I got the North to reach, but yeah, everybody is. Never mind. I thought I only seen one, but yeah, they're all there. I'm hoping one of them kind of like to stir up stuff. Not so much under like talking as Duncan, but oh, he had a male heir. Rogar. Alright, so we got Garth up to trained fighter. That's good. It really sucks I can't force train him. I don't know if maybe I was back at home I could. But we're doing our duties as Master at Arms. What are we actually doing? We're in Golden Grove training troops. Lord Paramount Denny's of the Vales inherited Castle Stonekeep. Yeah, I got another series coming up that I'm really excited to do. It's going to be kind of crazy. And we're also going to have the custom one that I've been wanting to do for like a year and a half. Like, it's been so long, and I really haven't had the time to put into it. It's very, very time-consuming doing, like, custom characters. Like, anybody that's done this kind of series before will tell you. Like, Grandmaster Stitch, like, he does the custom ones, and I'm pretty sure he'd tell you himself that it takes a lot of time and effort. That was really quick. That was such a waste. 20,000 men, and he just gets caught. He gets from Karth, steps on Westeros, and you're done. Alright, so he's probably gonna die. Lord Theon of Harlaw has declared independence war on the... Are you fucking kidding me? He's got 655 men. Like, I do not understand the AI when they do this dumb shit. Does he still have He hasn't given the Iron Islands to anybody. They've had it for a while. No wonder they're pissy, but come on. That was like the least of all of them that should have done it. Oh, Aegon had a kid. I didn't even see that. Let's look and see. Somebody got ate by a bear. Some cohort. Or what are they called? Carthines. Carthini. He's had a child, Maekar. He's got a lot of extra traits here. Let's put him as duty. I always go to duty. I don't know why. Starts off some prestige though. Okay, what did I say? What is his rival? Aryan Brightflame. That makes sense. But he's actually friends with Aemon. Is he friends with Aemon? Yeah. He's friends with the... No. Did he get a dragon? Wow, he hatched his egg. I didn't even know. It didn't even say anything. Usually it'll tell you. Unless I just completely missed it. So Aegon has a dragon. That's great. We'll use you as a commander later. I knew there was a huge bear somewhere near the caves of Golden Grove, and a courtier of mine had insisted to come along when my men and I went hunting for the bear. Enough of your nagging. So who's this? Oswald the Nightingale. So why are they two different people? Alright, yeah, you can come. I'll feed you to the bear. The beast was huge, bigger than any bear I've ever seen. I fought him bravely, but only managed to slay him after he wounded several of my men. I couldn't say, yeah, well, I guess we'll save Oswald. A group of Hedge Knights have come to visit Stamfast. My Master Sir Rupert has met with them and asked how I would like to greet them. Welcome them with a lavish feast. Why not? Refuse them access. So all the kids are gonna be mad. Alright, I'll do it. Of course we don't get gregarious. That would have been great. My moodiness and tendency to lash out at people is getting worse. I sleep too little and can't seem to stop worrying. God damn it. Now we're stressed. Now we're gonna have to take diplomacy so I can get rid of my stress by carousing. A young Hedge Knight has distinguished himself quite nicely in the time he has been in our castle. Sir Harold Burrow. So we can take him into our service for 20 gold. He's nothing special. He's really nothing special. It's alright. Lavish him with praise. And then he dies. Word has reached you that your Septim Bernard has given into weakness and helped himself to the alms he was meant to distribute among the poor. Return the gold and I'll be forgiven. Is he my Septim? I don't even think I have another choice, do I? Nope. Yeah, you're gonna have to go off to the dungeons there, sir. We don't have any Septons, so we're gonna have to hire one. Alright, so we're gonna have to go ahead and stop here. It's getting a little long. We'll go ahead and take one. Oh, he's good. You will be my new priest, and I'm gonna make you do charity. And Darren Downs, I guess, since we just took it. Alright. We'll go ahead and stop here. I'm gonna put up a little snippet, but we're gonna be doing a custom series where people can make their own characters. I'm making an outline, and we will. I don't know if it'll be up before this video comes out. If it is, then just disregard what I'm saying. So I will put that up. I will show everybody how to get to the Discord, give a link, all that good stuff. So until next time, thumbs up, subscribe, check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv, Paradoxos TV. See you later.